Welcome to 10 Minutes Today,
Howdy.
Your favorite thrice weekly show right here on YouTube. We come to you every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with a brand new political, scientific, or otherwise interesting, hopefully, discussion for your enjoyment. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends. Follow us on Twitter. Pop. Matej? Today's topic is something that has arisen, especially in recent months, with research that has been released on the morality of addicting apps, specifically social media apps. Okay. So, previously, if you're like me and you use a lot of social media, you've never really, I never really thought about what goes into developing these apps other than, we all know how Facebook was founded. They just wanted something on campus to talk to their friends, and it kind of seems like that's how all social media is developed. But there's a new layer of it now where the amount of time that you spend looking at your Facebook page directly translates into revenue. So they want you to open that app, or if you're at work or something on your computer, they want you to go to Facebook as often as possible. And it's not just Facebook, it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Actually, Snapchat research shows is the worst for it. Because of the whole disappearing photo thing. It actually it creates a delusion in your mind that I have to see it right now. I have to open Snapchat for that one message. So I want to talk about whether or not there's any moral relevance behind these companies investing in research to get you to click more on their app. I want to know what you think about that.
To make it addicting.
Right, specifically to make it addicting.
And that's a thing too, because
I got a tweet while we were right here.
But you see, even when I'm at work, or if I'm doing something, I'll on autopilot, if I have 10 seconds that I'm not doing something, if I have a 10-second break, all of a sudden I click on, if I'm on my computer, new tab, and I just my fingers just go FACE enter. And it just happens. I'm not even consciously thinking about it. There's no reason for me to go on Facebook. In my mind, I'm not I should go look at a photo or scroll through my home feed or something like that. It's just I have a free 5 seconds, and that's instantly what happens. I just go click FACE enter, and I'm on my homepage. And it just kind of happens. So I definitely see that there is something more to it than just a basic website, because not every website am I just typing that in when I have a free couple seconds.
No, if you don't work in news, are you going on CNN.com every day? No, you go on CNN.com when the world is burning down.
Or never. You just Google specific.
Yeah, but CNN will likely come up if you Google news stories or whatever. But social media specifically has its hooks in us as a society. And the reason this research is really coming to the forefront is now cell phone companies, and we see this especially with Apple, are developing software interface that makes you want to come to your phone more. So this all really started around Apple, and the Facebook app on Apple is actually delaying. So if you post a status, most of your likes and comments come within the first 30 minutes to an hour is when you get the most people, because it's at the front of their pages, right? Or top, I should say. Well, what they did is, say you get 10 people liking your new picture, they'll give you 3 likes in the first 10 minutes, 1 more like after 15, 2 after 25, and you get so if you actually go to the page, it shows up that they're all there. But if you don't click on it, you keep getting these slow notifications, and it's straight up just trying to get you to go and click on it. But it's really interesting that now even cell phone companies like Apple and LG, Samsung, they're all looking into we don't want to delay when you get a text message, but what if you get 2 back-to-back texts? Can your cell phone company from a moral perspective, from a business perspective, there's nothing wrong with what's going on, right? It is what it is.
That would be different, though. I mean, with text, that's
Why?
a little different.
Why? If you get 2 Facebook messages, it's okay if they delay it?
Well, maybe not. I don't know. See, it's because I feel like texting usually has more weight behind it. When I'm doing it anyways, as you know, I don't text often.
No.
But it's like if I'm texting, I'm like I need something, or I'm like specifically want to talk about something. So if you're delaying my message to somebody, it's like fuck you.
But
I'm
the
trying to talk to
message
them.
isn't delayed, just the notification. So basically, if you text me 2 texts back to back, like in the same, we'll say 30 seconds.
Okay.
What'll happen is my phone will vibrate for the first text, and then it'll recognize, oh, Matej texted me again. It's gonna wait 60 seconds or a minute and a half before vibrating for that second text.
So this is something they're considering implementing?
Yeah, it seems like some phone companies are gonna do it. It's very like, none of them have said that this is what they're doing.
Yeah.
But there are researchers who have come out from different universities and said, like, this is what we're working on.
That's interesting.
And it all started when someone noticed Facebook had this coding in their Apple. It's not, I don't think it's in the Android app, but it's in the Apple Facebook app that your likes are delayed.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's weird because, well, I mean, going through Facebook, it's actually kind of a problem that people are on it so often, because I was reading this one thing that was saying like the majority of like the news people intake are like Facebook stories and things like that.
Yeah.
That people are just sharing, right? Now, I was also looking into something and actually wanted to make this a topic, but I didn't have enough time to read into it. How your memory, like actual memory, is so strongly influenced by like fake news and Facebook stories and stuff like that,
headlines.
that aren't even necessarily true. But because you see it as you're going through, even if you don't click on it, you're seeing it and you're like storing it, so that if somebody asks you about like this event, you'll be like, oh yeah, I heard about that event, XYZ happened, when like potentially that's not even true. Like a lot of people, one of the examples was Nelson Mandela. They remember him like dying in prison and whatever, which never happened.
Yeah.
He left prison and then died like 10 or something years after, like way after. So it's a problem that people are on Facebook so much, and I think the fact that they're making it like addicting, I mean, it's smart business wise, but like, I don't know how
it's genius from a business perspective.
See, but I don't really see anything ethically wrong with it either.
So,
because I want people on my page, so I'm gonna make my page as awesome and as intriguing as possible, so that people want to come back.
My thing is, we don't pay for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram unless you're advertising on them. You're not paying to use these services, and they can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, it's true.
Your phone, however, I have a problem with them starting to delay texts. I think if you want that option, if you're the kind of person who needs your phone to vibrate 5 times for one text, you should have that option.
Sure.
But
And they have that like reminder
can't be
option,
mandatory.
right?
Yeah, they do. But it can't be a mandatory, like everyone who uses the iPhone 9 gets these texts delayed.
For sure.
Whereas, but like I said, Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, they're free services that can do whatever they want. I don't think they're morally obligated to give you all of your like notifications right away.
Sure.
They can annoy the hell out of you all they want. I don't think there's a moral problem with making these things addictive.
Well, they're not obligated to give you notifications at all. They can do whatever they want. It's their software.
But people are upset because of how addicting things like social media are, and what
Farmville.
Well, yeah, Farmville is really the
that was a big problem, man.
What do they call it? Pay to wait, I think is the term that they're using right now. I think it's genius, Jim Sterling's term.
Those are genius.
But it's what's taken off now for video games, and it's the same idea, like mobile games. It's the same idea where you're playing the game for free. You can pay $2 to keep playing right now, or you can come
Wait
back
5
in
minutes.
half an hour. So
Sometimes it's not even that long, man. People are impatient.
well, I
Holy
mean, at
shit.
higher levels, like there's games that make you wait like a week, a month.
Yeah.
For one, it's like, of course you're gonna pay when you're addicted to that point.
Brilliant.
But yeah, I don't see a moral problem with it.
No.
Well, that's all the time we have.
Right on time.
Thank you for watching and listening. Don't forget to come back every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave us a comment. You can feel free to hit the thumbs down button, but we don't care.
You have to give us a reason.
Yeah, we need a reason. We need a comment.
I mean, in the comment description.
And subscribe to us so that you can hate us in all of our other videos.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. All right. That's all we have for today.
Adios.
Hit the music.